This is the Rapthor. It is a protected lithium-ion battery pack, nominally 12 volts. Model is BP005. So the main selling point of this guy is the low price point, low cost. It's not really a USB power bank. It does have a USB-A port that can export 2 amps pretty continuously. So you can use it to power a USB-A device, but it's charged via an AC adapter. It's a 12.6 volt adapter. You plug this in, it charges it up. And it comes with this Y cable so that you can plug in a device. This is a DC 5.5 by 2.1 millimeter barrel connector, very standard 12 volt device connector. It includes this guy, female to male adapter. So you can power a device with the wall plug, have this guy plugged in. If the wall power goes away, it will keep powering the device until the battery goes down. Now it's nominally a 12 volt battery, but it's done with 2 parallel 3 series 18650 cells, and the max voltage on those are 4.2, so the max voltage on this guy is 12.6 volts DC. And so when you unplug the 12.6 volt power adapter, it pretty much goes down to like 12.4 volts. And then when you start pulling power out of it, it'll go from about 12 volts down to 9 volts. So it's not 13.8 volts like you'd expect for kind of a car auto system. It doesn't go in that 14 to 12 range. It goes more in a 12 to 9 range. So as long as your device is okay being a little bit lower than 12 volts, it can work pretty well. Now, it's a low price point. It does not meet its specifications fully. So they say this can do 3 amps. It can't, only for the very briefest period of time. If you go above 2.5, it's going to shut off pretty much instantly. 2.5 amps, this guy will shut down after a minute or so. At 2 amps, I've found that it's able to provide 2 amps for hours and hours. So it's not quite meeting its specifications there. They say that this port can do 3 amps, and I was able to draw 3 amps out of it, but your voltage sag goes down pretty quick. Now drawing 1 amp, it's pretty strong for quite a long time. Again, it doesn't meet the full specifications. It's about 75 to 85% of the claimed battery capacity, which isn't horrible, but it doesn't meet the specifications. On the other hand, it's a relatively inexpensive device. I'm using it for powering a micro SDX plus little software-defined radio, and it works very well for that. That radio doesn't need a full 12 volts or 13.8 volts, so it's able to get out its maximum 4 to 5 watts with a little bit lower voltage. So size, power, the size, the form factor is pretty nice. It's very simple on off. You have your power in out. You have a 5 volt output. So that's what you get at the low price point. Now, if you're looking for a quality system that is a USB power bank, so you can plug it into a USB-C power source and charge it with a cell phone charger, I've reviewed some of those. They're going to cost you 3 to 6 times more than this guy. They will have a little more capability and a little more capacity.